So good morning, family. Today is Monday, so what does it mean? New week, new opportunities. Let's make some money. Let me see the economic calendars really quick. You can see today it's holiday in the USA and Canada. So possible the market a little bit, the volatility is a little bit less than usual. You can find middle of the night we have some GPY news. Wednesday we have news from the USA. Thursday we have news from Europe and USA. And Friday we have loads of news from UK. So if you have any running position on GPY, USD, Canadian dollar, Euro, or Friday on GBP, you need to keep your eyes on the economic calendar. Let's go on the chart and let me see what we have. So go at weekly. So we are on the weekly. Start with the trend line. You can see the price really close to the trend line. On the weekly, I can place the Fibonacci only from low to high. You can find the weekly minus 27. It's very far actually. Minus 27. You can find the 61.80. It's very far actually from the currently price. So, and also it's a little bit below to the trend line. So I'm not doing anything. I'm just continuing to the daily because on the daily it's looking much better. So on the daily we can find the pattern here from low. So up, down, looks like it's created the big bull jump. You go from low to high. You can find the price was very close to 78.60, but it was up before it started pushing to the upside, and after it's rejected this level and came back down again. You can see I make the marks up also on the daily minus 27, and if I'm going closer to the chart, you can find this region, it's really strong. And if I put the figure from low to high, you can find the price top the 61.8, and it's rejected on it few times already. So I set another 2 TP level, the first one to this previous high, and the other one is the weekly previous high. And now you see the price start to push into the downside. So I think possible before it's continue higher, it's coming back one more time to the 1921. So that's all basically on the daily. Let me see the 4 hour. So on the 4 hour, I can place the last figure from low to high, and you can see basically the counter trend line is broken already, and this is what I'm waiting. One more push to over 1921.30, and it looks like it's create the inverse head and shoulder. After we can take a long position, and it will be the first TP, the 1978, the second TP, the 1993 is the third, the 2015 is the fourth, and the 2055 is the fifth. and the sixth one is the 2075. Let me see the 1 hour. Okay, so basically we can use the flip trick from high to low, and you can see the -27, it's very close to the 7860. So yeah, I think it's really pushing down to this level, and after we can take a long position. Have you any question from gold?
Yeah, I have a question, Ben.
What difference is possible to reach to -27 there?
On which time frame?
Just you draw the fib trick fibber, and it's a little bit far from our golden ratio 7 at 0.6. So would you consider as like confirmation that it would be a little bit far from a point of interest?
Yeah, so basically this one is not the best, and you can see the 7860 is still a bit lower, so I'm waiting for the 7860 and not on the -27. And also, you know how, so flip trick is perfect basically when the price reach with the 618 level or 7860 and after the -27, because it's not reached with the 61.8 and the 7860 level. I'm looking to take long from the 7860 and not from the -27.
Okay.
So basically, you just need to follow this fibber and this level. Maybe we can find another confirmation on the lower time frame a little bit later. Actually, let me see this one.
Do you base your stop loss off the 4 hour 6180 or the 1 hour 7860?
What do you mean 4 hours 68? 61?
Are you going to use 39 pip stops or a 25 pip stop loss?
From here, I think I will try to use 39 just in case.
Yeah.
And you can see I turn on the lower time frame. It's created the bullish W, and the -68 it also matches with the 7860 perfectly. So yeah,
Okay.
here is the probability for the long, and we can take long position.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Do you have any question from gold? So we just need to wait a little bit, push to the downside before it's continue to the upside. GJ.
I have a question.
Okay, give me the question quick, please, because I finished on gold.
Will you let us know in the group when you're entering the trade?
Yeah, I will let you know.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Bence,
What's up?
válaszoljál már majd Üzibe a szabadjelző miatt. Most jutott eszembe.
Okay. So, yeah, you see GJ drop really hard. Yesterday, end of the practice team call, I told you I'm waiting a little bit push to the upside to 141,800, but you can see actually it started dropping before that move happened. On the weekly, you can draw the channel line on the tops, and can place the figure from high to low, and you can see the price was really close to the 7860. Actually, yeah, it was very close. So yeah, the bigger picture on the weekly, it's still bearish, but currently it's bullish. So before this trend line is not broken, I'm still waiting bigger push to the upside, and the original concept was, it was what I think before this move happened. So if I put the fibber from low to high, because we have one green candle, you can see the 61.80 was really close to the 141,800. And if I going to the lower time frame on the 4 hour, this is what I'm expected before. So I'm waiting the head and shoulder, and after the final move, because for me it was left shoulder head, and I'm just waiting for the right shoulder, but you can see it's dropped before that move happened. So now the question, how is the price will be reject to the trend line? And what will be happen? I think it's still possible. Continue to the upside. One more time it's rejecting on the weekly trend line, and maybe it's came back to the 61.80. And after the question, what will be happened? So still possible. Continue higher one more time to the 78.60. And this place is the critical. So if it's broken, it's still possible continue higher, but actually I'm waiting after the bigger drop to the downside. If you check the bigger time frame, I think it's need to be make some bigger pullback.
I bought it at the trend line.
Pardon?
With, I bought it at the trend line with a 37 pip stop loss.
Now?
Yeah, I bought it at 139,983.
139.83.
Yeah, 883.
What you can find here?
I just saw a trend line, and then I saw support resistance, and then 37 pip stop loss, and maybe the 618.
Okay, so basically you can find here is the 61.80, here is the trend line. Right, it's also strong support, resistance level.
Nothing crazy, just a small position.
Yeah, it's okay. But
And then I wait for the counter trend line break retest for more confirmation.
Ben, I have a question.
yes,
Is it correct to wait this counter trend line break, retest, and go long till the weekly trend line?
yeah, I think it's possible. Okay, let me see the lower time frame.
Yes, because I'm waiting 1 hour break of this legal trend line.
I think if you want to take a long position, possible, I think it's pushing a little bit lower before it's continue to the upside. The problem for me, you can see the Fibonacci trick, it's a little bit lower, but actually this level is looking really good, and also it's looking really strong, and there is the order block too.
Yeah, I entered.
I think, yeah, so I think you can take the trade.
Sorry. I entered on the order block bands.
Lovely. Yeah, so you can see it's hit the order block basically.
Where would you put the stop loss?
37 pips.
Yeah, and 40 pips, mate.
So we have basically these two.
Under 65 I put.
I sold dollar cat during the session. It's in profit.
Yeah. So actually, it was a good entry point I missed.
Yeah.
I still not so far from that level, but I'm just waiting.
So not bad, Steven, not bad.
Yeah, that's cool. Yes, well, I think this entry point was good, and you can see first how the price reject to 141,500, and after the important.
Yeah, you see there's a level at 140,600, I think. Really strong support resistance.
Yeah, so basically you can see the 618 and the 7860.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you take a long, you set the first target here and the second one is here, and we will see how the price rejects. If it's still bullish and continue higher, it's possible make some bigger.
Would you consider the fib of the last leg right now? Take like the last leg that just happened.
Yeah, I think it's fine. So yeah, here's the critical level. If the 142, 100 is broken, I think it's possible pushing higher. Yeah, so basically that's all from GJ. But if you check the bigger picture, I think it's need to be make some bigger pullback a little bit later.
Okay.
Let me see GBP. On the weekly, we can find the price projected to the trend line. It started pushing to the upside, stopped the 127 level because it's not respected the 7860 and 61.80. After it started making a bigger pullback, low to high. You can find here is the 61.80 on 1.7969. You can see I set the TP already. So basically, that's all. Weekly.
Where are you looking to enter on Euro?
What?
What levels are you looking at for like order block?
Yeah, what do you mean?
It's
5:46.
Okay.
Steve, let's go to sleep.
You're hilarious.
My bad.
The boys in the house, let's go to sleep.
My bad. I'll go to MMA right now. It's just my girlfriend said, "You still going? You late?"
No, we going to the BD bar. Okay. Yeah, so basically it is the weekly 61.80. Draw the counter trend line here. I'm still expecting push to the downside on GBP, and I think it's possible coming back to the weekly 618. You check the last leg from high to low, you can find the price respected the 7860. So I think it will pushing to the downside, and the minus 29 is very close to the weekly 61.80, so it's not too bad confirmation. You can see what we see lower time frame. Yeah, so basically I think we just have to wait one more push to the downside on GBP before it's continue to the upside. You can see the last couple of weeks GBP just make the consolidation, so just make some sideways moves. I think the big move just happened after it's rejected. It's coming back to the weekly 61.8 and the trend line, and after we can expecting some bigger pullback. But at the moment I don't really like it, so I'm not doing anything, just waiting. Basically, for this level, once the price reach with this level, I am looking to take a long position. Or if the price clears out before this level is broken, I'm just wait for the counter trend line break, retest, and after I take long position. Any question from GBP?
You waited on the 78 instead of the 61?
I'm waiting for the 61.8, yeah. So this level.
So you would not wait for it on the 78 if so?
78.60, you know, it's much lower and it's also below to the trend line.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Welcome. Okay, let's see Euro USD. So you can see I'm expecting 1.2200 long time ago. The price was actually very close to that level. After it's make a huge reaction and started pushing the downside on the trend line again. If I put the figure from low to high, you can find the price came back to the 70s. Looks like reject point. So minus 27. Hour. I'm expecting some push to the downside on gold, so we are looking downside move on gold. Euro USD need to be pushing also a little bit lower. So I think it is the place, and I'm waiting one more rejection on the 78.60. Also on this place, we have trend line and Fibo connection and really strong support and resistance level. So the price coming back to this level, here is the place where I'm looking to take the long position with the first target. Let me use the Fibo on the other way. So yeah, the first target will be the 1.19600, but also looking really strong level after the previous high and after the daily minus 27. So this is what I think from Euro USD. One more push to the 78.60, where is the trend line and the strong support resistance level connection, and after I'm looking to take a long. The first target is the 1.19600. The second one is the 1.2200, and the third one is the 1.2800. Have you any question from Euro USD? Let's go to US 30. So US 30, we can see here is the daily trend line. If you check the weekly, you can see the price was really close to the all-time high. Before this trend line is not broken, I think it's still possible to continue higher. Once this trend line is broken, it's possible to create a head and shoulder and make some bigger drop to the downside. So the last figure from low to high, we can find the price looks like rejected to the 78.60. Creates the bullish arm. So this is the daily minus 27.
Have you taken that trade?
Pardon?
Did you enter on that point?
Yeah, I take this trade, but I closed Friday because I can let it run on FTMO.
Yeah.
previous high. Okay. And we have a confirmation also in the lower time frame for the perfect entry I will show you. So.
Lower time frames have broken the boundary timeline as well.
Oh shit.
What the?
Your microphone,
Your mic is not working, bro.
I can't hear you, nothing. Your microphone is. Sorry. Okay, so it was the daily 4 hour. Let's see the 4 hour. Right below you can see it was also minus 27. This move was fake out. So yeah, we have double confirmation here. If I put it back, you can see the minus 27 matches with the 78.60 is the bullish M, and we are waiting for the final move to the upside. And
would you consider that an order block, Benz?
Here or where?
If you go to the
Right, I guess. Let's see.
yeah, something, yeah, somewhere there.
Okay, a little bit higher.
No, if you go to the bigger time frame real quick, and then there was a previous high. That one over here on the left, all the way on the left. I can't point because I'm on my phone. But yeah, I guess that works too. That works too.
So yeah, order block. Okay, so now what is the important? The price need to be broke the counter trend line. I think possible if it's create the inverse head and shoulder.
Do you think it's gonna retest the trend line?
Yeah. So okay, we have two scenarios here. The first one, the price will be fall down again, and if I put the fuel from low to high, it will be 78.60. So this is the first scenario. The second one, if the price continue higher and broke the trend line, and maybe it's rejected on the previous high, it can be create the inverse head and shoulder, and also retest this counter trend line. So left shoulder, head, and right shoulder. And it will be the 61.80. We can take along from this point. Also, it's strong Seljuk round number. $8,000. This is the second scenario. So basically, we just need to wait deep pullback, or we need to wait clear break and retest and the reversal pattern and the Fibo confirmation. So this is what I think from US 30. Have you any question? Maybe in the house. Okay, guys, basically that's all for me at the moment. Today is Monday, so I don't rush. I'm just waiting for the best opportunity. I think the moment, maybe Euro USD, one of the best. One is looking really clear, so we just need to wait the price reach with this level, and after we can take a long. On gold, we are waiting one more push to the 760, what matches with the minus 68. On GPY, the big question, what's happening here? If it starts pushing to the upside, the first level is the 141,500, second one is the 142, and I think after possible again some bigger pullback. On GBP I'm not doing anything, just waiting bigger pullback to the weekly 61.80, and after I'm looking to take a long. And on the US 30 I'm waiting, the price came back to the 78.60, and also where is the trend line, or if it's break the counter trend line, I'm just waiting for the inverse head and shoulder. So that's all for me at the moment. If I see any nice opportunity, I will let you know.
Thank you, Bence.
A great trading week, guys. If you have any question, please just text me.
Please check your Telegram.
Yeah, take care. Have a nice day. Have a
Thank you, me brother. Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you.
please check it then.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
MMA time.